What's up, guys? We are live. I'm gonna do my usual. I'm gonna make sure it's live. Then I should have a few guys jumping on just to check out and talk about the arm bender afterwards. It looks like I'm live right now. That is sick. Um, okay, cool. Alrighty. I'm gonna pop up the comment so I can see the chat. And yeah, I just wanted to talk about the armbender. I think a few guys who pulled in the armbender are going to be coming on here as we go. Nonetheless, I'll just start off by saying it was an absolutely awesome time. Like, I personally had so much fun, and it was great. Nathaniel Kyle Arms, hey bud, hey man, how you doing? Thanks for jumping in. I know there's a lot of lives going on right now. I'm not trying to inflate the space, but I do have some people coming up wanting to talk about the arm bender. So I thought, got to do it. You know what I mean? And did great last weekend. Thanks. Yeah, my match was so super tough. High caliber arms here. Yo, hey Tim, how you doing? Hey, you can jump on if you want. Just so you know, I know you got the link. Oh, and we got our first visitor. Miles is here. Hello, Miles.
Hey, brother.
How you doing?
Oh, we're doing yourself.
Oh man, I'm still sore, dude. Brian Johnson, that young man himself, he ain't sore anymore. But us old guys, it takes us some time to recover.
Yes, it does. Yes,
But
it does.
great weekend, hey?
It was a lot of fun. A lot
Yeah,
of fun.
I had an absolute blast.
Yeah,
I know your match didn't go as planned,
way
but
she goes sometimes.
that is the way she goes. So, how was your overall weekend in general, and then how was your match? We'll talk about that second, I guess.
Okay. Overall weekend in general was great. I got to see a lot of people that. Well, sometimes you only get to see them once a year, and that's at the
Right.
arm bender. Other times, you get to see them once in a blue moon at a tournament or a match. Um, but it was good. I got to see everyone I wanted to see. I got to meet Bob Brown finally. That was the cat's ass as far as I was concerned.
Oh, we got a surprise
Oh, who the
visitor. Hey,
hell's
John.
this guy?
What's up,
Oh, there's
guys?
Johnny. Hey, John.
What's up?
Miles is telling us
And
about his match.
yeah, so it was got to see a bunch of good people, meet Bob Brown, hang out with him. That was awesome. The match, everything leading up to it felt really good. Wrist was a little out of whack to begin with before the match, so I was a little curious on whether it was going to hold. And then warm up for the match felt great. Everything felt solid. It's like, all right, well, we're going to put her through her paces and see what holds up.
Yeah.
Round one, bang! It held up great. It was a nice quick pin. Like, okay, things are good. Round two, things kind of changed a little bit. Round three, things changed a little bit. Round four, yeah, the arm was done. So,
Yeah.
and then the hand quit, and I learned why, but it don't matter anyway. So it was all good and fun. And then I immediately jumped back next to the stage and helped everyone out with being corner people and stuff. So
Yeah, for
it
sure.
was got to see the good matches right front row center. That was kind of fun.
Yeah, John didn't need any help. You looked on top of things, John. So how you look great. You beat Joe pretty convincingly, and then you said, you know what, let's show this Cody Wood guy what's up. Beat him too. Feeling good, I'm assuming?
Yeah, I feel great. It's I was sore a little bit not the next day. It's always 2 days after. I was sore a little bit, so obviously one of them made me work. um, but no, both matches were great. Joe's definitely a strong guy, massive, huge arms.
Yeah, he's
um,
huge.
one of the mistakes that he did, I didn't have the chance to really talk to him, but one of the mistakes he did, it was concentrating too much on holding my hand that he forgot the side pressure completely. So I'm not sure if my hand was just too much. So he was just trying to contain my hand. It's hard to remember the exact situation in the moment, but I think that's exactly what happened. He just concentrated too much with the back pressure, and on top that he basically left all the side open for me to just finish it quick. So I don't think he really had the chance to engage his full power,
Yeah.
which I'm okay with because I had to pull Cody after. So
Yeah. And then Ependal Live said was a sick match. Yeah, I always have fun watching you, John. It's a great time. It's gonna be a party in here, guys. I did not think this many of you guys were gonna join. We got Cody in here as well. Cody, we were just talking about we weren't talking about you pulling Groot. We were talking about you pulling John because John was talking about it. But
Oh
obviously,
gosh,
bit of a level difference there from your first match to your second match, eh?
definitely.
yeah, but Wade makes a difference. Cody's a way lighter guy, and it's to be expected. We're both at a very high level, so like weight matters. If
Yeah.
Cody gains 20 pounds of pure muscle, then I might be in trouble. You know what I mean?
That'd be like max stats for you, Cody. If you had 20 more pounds of muscles,
Gotta
they'd
have
probably
a
start growing here.
I don't.
biceps bigger than my waist.
Yeah, I don't want to see him gain 20 pounds because his arms are already bigger than mine. So that'd be scary.
Yeah, but I mean, overall, like the whole weekend, just a great time. Hey guys, like from start to finish, weigh-ins were fun. The whole day, I mean, it's a little anticipation. You know what I mean? You're getting ready for your match, you're getting locked in. But the halftime sports bar, it's the venue fills right up. You just feel like a crazy amount of atmosphere. I mean, both you guys pulled in Texas at that esports facility, and that arena was crazy. But at the same
Yes.
time, I feel like the way you cram a less amount of people into a smaller space, it's still just as loud and just as atmospheric in a way.
I totally agree. Well, both events were great.
Yeah.
Texas was definitely amazing. So like,
Yeah.
put Texas aside. Smaller scale events like the Montana Armbender. If you compare other events that size, the energy is definitely top notch. Like you're never gonna see that in such a small event. The energy is just crazy from the sponsors to just the crowd to the other arm wrestlers. Everyone's right into it, and that makes a big difference. Like even as a polar, when the energy in the room is skyrocket like that, it just gives you the extra energy to go pull.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I mean, Cody, you made it look easy. Really, you made it look easy. Is that just your preparation found a hole, or do you just think it was mostly you proving a point that, there's levels to this?
I knew where I kind of was leading into the match. Like you compare yourself to the guys you're training with and other guys outside of that, and I knew guys that I'd struggled with before. Guys that I struggled with before were struggling to give me work with two hands now, and I was like, I just don't see any way for him to fight me. And then like seeing where his strength was, his riser, I haven't found anybody at 154 or 176 that could really do anything with my riser. So I knew like his strength is my debatable biggest strength. So it's kind of like, okay, well, we'll see who's got the better one.
Yeah, no, fair enough. I think you bring up a good point. And like you said, it's interesting because you train with all these people. You kind of get in a routine of comparing yourself, and when things start going really well for yourself, it's like, especially when you're at the level that you guys are at, like when you guys see a significant increase, you're like, okay, the person I'm pulling is probably really in for it. So, yeah. I mean, a question I did want to ask you guys, we can go all around here, but Armbender 2027, is there anybody that I know Josh Wilson asked this after, but I think after you sit down and think about things, is there anybody that's come to mind that you would want to pull at that event?
I don't know who at the weight class could pass a piss test.
Yeah.
That's like at that level.
Yeah, no, I mean, fair enough. I mean, when you get into that realm, it's fine. It's like two different battles. It's like who wants to pull me, who's good enough to pull me, and then who can pass the piss test, right? John, for yourself, I mean, there's not really been a title declared at your weight yet at the Armbender.
No, I know. Maybe he needs to make one, or I know. Like I've made a post on Facebook about who you want to see me pull next, and one of the names that came out very, very often is Justin Bishop at 176 pound, which would be a killer. But I think that match honestly is going to be taken before 2027.
Yeah.
by the look of it. And other matches that would be cool is that I've always wanted to pull RVJ. With the situation right now, he has better things to concentrate with. And yeah, another match, I don't know, is I'd pull anyone. I'd pull Cedrus if they'd ask me to. So, like,
Yeah.
I just want to pull everyone, you know?
Yeah, I mean that's one thing about you, John, is you're always so game, and like anyone that watches you, whether it's Facebook or anywhere, knows that you're just around and you're always pulling. And one thing that I think a lot of people respect about you is win or loss, heads up, and you're on to the next one. And
Exactly.
as much as people say you're only as good as your last pull, I think you really show that you still want to get a ton of pulls in. There's ups and downs. But as pullers, we all know that you can't get far in this sport without loss.
No, exactly. But one thing's for sure, no one can call me a pussy because I'll pull anyone.
100%. And you know what? You hold your own against everybody. Everybody. Even thinking back to Craig Toulier when you pulled, Brandon Alcesser, that was a phenomenal match.
Gotta see
I'm
that
actually,
rematch. Since
I,
Brandon's the number one guy, I got to see that rematch now.
I know. I've been talking a bit of smack on Facebook to Brandon, and then I don't think he wants to pull me again.
I mean,
Which he
After
should.
what I
He
felt, I don't think he
should.
does either.
I think he'd be definitely a little tougher now. I think. I don't know. But it's definitely a match I'd like just to try to claim the title. That's what everyone's after, right? So
yeah. Well, I mean, you brought up a good point. Like the armbender, it's fun to talk matches right afterwards, but a year apart is so long. Like it's so hard to gauge where we're all going to be at in a year. Like
for
the
sure.
progression is all over the place, right? Like
Mhm.
injuries happen, life happens. Some people that doesn't happen at all, and they literally just skyrocket in a year. And so it's
And
like, yeah. Sorry,
you
go
got a
ahead.
good point. Like I could stop eating McDonald's and be 154 next year. Like we never know.
Yeah, I could be 350.
You don't
and
want
keep
it down
eating
here, John.
McDonald's.
I'm joking. I'd have to cut a leg off. No offense, Bob.
Oh,
That
this is another thing. Bob
was a
Brown coming
terrible
out.
joke.
That was a terrible joke. But Bob Brown being there was awesome.
It was awesome.
It's great to see him there and chat with him. And not only that, but it's fun to see him. He sits there, he watches for a second, he picks a favorite. Like I know personally, he's like, Brian, come over. He's telling Brian how to beat me. Like, Bob, come on, man. I'm like, this match is this close apart, and you're giving him tips on how to beat me. I'm like, oh man, that could be a difference maker.
No, but Bob's good. Bob's good stuff. Except don't leave your moonshine on the table because it's going to be gone.
Yeah, I think that's the only reason Clifton's getting invited back is because he brought moonshine. He's trying to get brownie points, I think.
It is pretty damn good though.
Yeah. And one thing I will say, like you guys were both on the pay-per-view. The main event was released, but guys, still go buy that pay-per-view. Go check it out for $6. The amount of support, like it's not even just to see the matches, it's the support that it gives Josh and the reassurance for him to know that he can keep throwing these on. Because I'll tell you what, there's a lot of promoters out there, but Josh Wilson is one of those promoters where every penny that he gets, he gives it back to the people. He gives it back to the arm wrestlers. The more that he gets, the more this armbender is going to flourish, and we're just going to really see better and better things coming. It helps him get these high-level guys out like Sandris, getting Adam out, John, you as well. I mean, it's not a close trip for you. And it helps everybody out. So it's really great to see the sport the pay-per-view. And then Josh is so cool. He's like, if we get 500 pay-per-view buys, I'm going to give it back to the athletes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's crazy. He needs to keep.
I'll
He
be
needs to
real. Like
keep that and put it back to next year's
I've
event.
been to East vs. West, and I've been to Knuckles Up, and I've yet to see a promoter that seems like he cares about the sport more than Josh. Like he just genuinely seems like he cares about the sport and wants his event to be the best event possible. And he'll ask all the pullers like, well, how do you think I can improve this and everything like that, just so they can be better in the future.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. Hello, Tim. Nice of you to join us. We're going to freaking run out of room here soon, guys. But Tim, you opened us up off the armbender. You managed to get a win in a good match. How are you feeling?
Oh, feeling pretty good. I wish I would have 3-0'd him like I know I could have, but I got in my head, made a couple mistakes. Won't happen next time.
Yeah, you know what happens to everybody. I mean, it's just the way polling goes. You look back, there's so many things you could have done differently. And I mean, just speaking out of experience from my match, and I'm sure you guys have all had this in the past, but like I look back to when I'm pulling Brian. Really, when I think about it logically, Brian only beat my cup in that match. When it stopped, I had enough back pressure and pronation. You know, when it got into the press, I had more side. But just the fact that he could roll this open on me. Actually, John, we went over this last arm bender. Actually, I remember you were telling me we were after pulling, and you were like, just this. You like, just work on this. It's definitely.
And you didn't. You dummy.
Maybe not enough, obviously. I mean, my right looked okay, but on the left, I maybe didn't touch it enough.
So one thing I'm going to tell you, please buy travel insurance your next match. I've never seen a goddamn arm bend backwards like that. It's not humanly possible, and I'm not sure how it did not collapse on you. And that
No,
would have
man.
been a healthy bill.
Yeah. Well, I told my dad I was laying on the ground trying not to black out, and I just said, "Give me 6 extra strength Advils," because the States has the good Advils. Like they're the good ones. And I said, "Just get us to Lethbridge if it breaks." I didn't want to lose. I remember I looked at all the cash on the table, and then I just looked at the score 2-2, and I was like, "Man, I'm just gonna sit on my elbow."
Oh, you did good. That was
Yeah.
a fun match.
Yeah, I
So-
mean, all the matches were. I got the matchmaking. You know what I mean? Like even your match, John. Like you managed to make it look easy, but I know you're just one of them technical guys who can do so many things in the setup that it's quite phenomenal. And you even did it to Clifton last year, right? Like you just take a lot of things away, and it's great.
Yeah, I can definitely techniques. I can definitely take away their power, which comes with experience. Back in the days, I couldn't do that. I was just in the hook and try and hope for the best. But now that I've been in the sport for 13 years, I kind of got smarter and tried not to force as much. I'd rather just take it easy so I can hold my drink after.
Yeah. And Cody, I know you were probably more invested in the match than all of us, but the girls' match, Scarlett, Susie, I mean,
That was
really, it was funny because that match happened, and you're like, match of the night. And then another match would happen, and you'd be like, match of the night. And then the main event came, and you're like, okay, there's no match of the night. Oh, Cody was sick of me talking.
Yeah, he's like, Gio.
Like, I don't want to listen to this guy anymore. There he is.
Okay.
Wow, Cody, I'm sorry I was boring you that much. I said his name, and he's like, "Where's this end button in here?"
Yeah.
So while you were gone, Dakota said that your wife pulled better than you did.
God, clearly.
Yeah.
In that 5 seconds you were gone. I put in 30 sentences. Yeah. No, but yeah, she pulled awesome, and I mean, really, that match was just fun to commentate because it was, low hand top roll, and then it was high top roll, and then you had to turn it into press or something, and it was a really good technical show from both girls.
It was, for sure.
And then at one point they were both. It was double flopped. I don't even know if I've ever seen a double flopped match like happen center table.
That is.
But yeah, I mean, really, every match had its like own unique fun aspect, and it's crazy. Like I want to go back and count how much money goes on that table. Like
Yeah, I had 1950 on my match. She had $1,000 on her match, and then I think Adam's match had what, like 2,500 or something crazy.
No, that one got up to $3,000.
Holy shit!
Because the one thing I noticed, this happens on all the armbenders, but I feel like this armbender particularly, because there were so many good matches, it was like the match would start at $800, and then all of a sudden they'd have a round that went for like 30 seconds. Then there was 1,200. You know what I mean? Just great things like that. And I missed the victory shot this year. I did a shot with you guys last year. The year I win, I didn't even get to do a shot with you guys. I saw
You snooze, you lose, mother fluffer.
I know. I gotta get more on it here. But yeah, so Tim, I asked all these guys this question, but I want to ask you, who kind of do you want to pull next year? I know a year's a long ways away, but is there anyone you have in mind that you want to start training for?
Oh, there's a whole host of people, honestly. I'm just starting to climb up the ladder, but a couple of guys I can think of. There's Shane Palmer from, I think, Idaho. The dude's an up-and-comer. He's a young guy, but he's hungry, and it'd give me something good to train for. He'd be a fun one. I think he deserves to be on the stage. He made Aries Puller of the Year in 25. And so, like, yeah, he's hungry. He puts in
No,
a
the
lot of work. He would be a tall
Yellowstone
order.
fella.
Yeah, yep. He'd be a tall order, honestly. He just got a pin on Ben Vance up in New York,
Okay.
who has pins on black ice. So in the 154 world, he's pretty good.
Yeah. No, I mean, fair enough. Yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff that's going to go on. I'm curious to see. It's tricky because the halftime is such a fun venue, but at the same time, it's like, at what point are we going to have to start upgrading? You know what I mean? Like I remember it's 3:30. Like we just opened the doors and it felt like that place was full to the brim.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm curious to see as it evolves what Josh does. I know he's got it under control. He's one of them guys. He just gets so invested and has so much fun doing it. But another question I wanted to kind of ask everybody here, we can just jump around. I mean, the main event I would say was an interesting upset, but was there any matches that really kind of surprised you guys or maybe didn't go how you thought it would go? I mean, fair enough, Miles. Like, I think a lot of people had your hand being too much for Nathan.
Yeah.
He's got a really, really good hook.
He's got a good hook. He does. 100%. No, I won't take that away from him. That was, he brought the fight and I was glad for it. So
I just got to say that Miles has got to be the most, like, gifted arm wrestler I've ever pulled in my life. Those hands are ginormous. To be only like 2 years in the sport is just stupid.
Yeah, it's a lot to deal with. I can vouch for that. So
You do have massive hands. It must be embarrassing for yourself when you go hold in the washroom.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I go to send pics, that thing looks huge. His ass, I know for a fact, it's like that. I can double fist it, but he's single fisting for sure.
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Most people make it just Photoshop it to make it look bigger. Miles just makes his hand look smaller. ChatGPT, can you please half my hand size?
Yeah. I know for a fact it's like -40 up there. Your ass ain't going to pee outside.
Leave the rest.
It'll get lost in your hand.
It'll disappear.
What did I start? Sorry, Miles. It's kind of a
It's all right,
compliment,
John.
though. It's kind of a compliment, I
All
guess.
right. It was, yeah. 40 below. I mean, it takes an awful lot to get through 6 inches to get 2 inches.
Oh man.
One
Anyway.
of my biggest upsets was Clifton's match.
Oh yeah.
I truly wish we could have seen it like in full. Too bad Jordan got hurt. That was a heck of a match, and I wish it could have kept going. It wasn't an upset. Like I knew Clifton's strong, but I didn't know he was going to be strong enough to do the Therrien pose and smile at everyone.
Yeah.
I thought him well, and I'm so proud of him.
Yeah, that match. So like in my group chat, somebody was like, "Man, what are they feeding Jordan Sill? He's looking like an animal after that first round." And then the second round hits, and they're like, "Oh, well, I guess not been too good."
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it was a crazy match. I mean, Sill looked so dominant in the first round outside of straps.
Mm-hmm.
I know Clifton seems to have troubles outside of straps, and I've notoriously seen him go there too late. And so that was my main focus. Like I knew everyone kind of wanted to corner him, but I was just like, Clifton, go to straps, see what happens there. He can just control the hand, it seems, a lot better in the straps. Like he has a lot harder time getting opened up. And then once he got into his spot, like it's a lot to take him out of that. And I mean, he did really well against Sill. And I agree with you, John, just because I think a lot of guys in our region kind of like see Clifton's lifts and they're like, man, it's hard to beat that guy. But I think a lot of the arm wrestling community as a whole, when you see a name like Jordan Sill and you're like, who's this Clifton guy? You know what I mean? And you have to, like, out of respect for Jordan and what he's done,
Yes,
think he's going to be the favorite in that match.
I
And
thought
so
for sure he was the favorite because I wasn't familiar with Clifton.
yeah. No, I mean, it was cool to kind of just see that come into fruition. And I mean, Sill showed, like, the way he handled Easton McCormick. Like, Easton's a great puller, but Sill really just showed the kind of level. I mean, it would have been nice to see that Logan Anderson match happen, because I know that's why Sill wanted to be so big, is because he was ready to come in for Logan, and his left looked really good. But either way, he looked great on the left arm, and he looked great on the right arm too. He just got injured, and like you said, John, it would have been sweet to see that kind of play out more. Does Clifton tire, being 30 pounds more than he normally is? Does Sill find something else in the straps? A lot of unanswered questions, but nonetheless, you have to be strong to hold Sill like that and do what he did to his elbow. It's
Oh,
crazy.
for sure. I just think it was a little too early to start doing a show like that. And I think if the rounds would have kept going, he would have regret doing that, because just holding still in the hook for 3 seconds longer can literally burn you out for the next round. So Clifton kind of got lucky, I think. But yeah, it was a great match. I'm happy for Clifton, and the chocolate milk paid off for sure.
Yeah, he was huge, man. Well,
I know.
he came up to Edmonton to practice like 3 months ago, and he was like 220. And then he called me and he's like, "Yeah, dude, I jumped on the scale this morning. I'm 243." I was like,
That's crazy.
"Dude, you've been eating everything, man."
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
Yeah. I mean, Easton and Chuck kind of went how I thought it would. You know, Chuck is really sticky in that spot, but Easton, just with youth and endurance, kind of wore him out and then kind of blasted. And I think Easton really showed his capabilities.
Yeah.
I know all the North Dakota, or is Clifton North Dakota or South Dakota?
Yes.
North Dakota, right?
North.
I know all the North Dakota guys thought Ian Johnson was going to run through Dan Grossluck. But I mean, even without the hand, Dan kind of put that side pressure into play and got a 3-0 win. It was closer than 3-0 per se, but nonetheless,
Yeah.
Dan looked really good. I'm curious to see who they put against him next.
Yeah,
Who do you
Dan
want
did
next,
exceptionally
Cody?
well.
Who do I want next?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I got to see where I'm at in a year. Like, I mean, I know that this year is going to be pretty good for me. The biggest thing I'm curious about for me is weight in a year, because like I can make 200 pounds pretty easily now.
Mhm.
I don't know if in a year, like I don't want to be saying I want to pull this guy at 200 pounds and then in a year I can't make 200 pounds. You know what I mean? But I'm kind of in the same boat as you, John. Like, it's just kind of whoever they want me to pull. Like, I just like going down there and having the challenges. Brian was a really fun challenge for me, because I remember when the talks of that match were, everyone was like, you're probably there strength wise, but it's an endurance thing. And usually for me, it's normally, are you strong enough to beat him? Not, do you have enough endurance to beat him? So it was kind of fun to get, you know, I got put in pretty much every position, and I really got to kind of see as a puller where I'm lacking and what I need to work on in this year. I think that was my biggest takeaway.
Your match is one of my favorites because you just stayed real calm and adjusted and made good adjustments the whole time.
Well, and like I was saying earlier, like I watched the match back, and it's just it's interesting to me because as close as the match was, and Brian was a warrior, he's so good in that kind of sitting like this, and just he put so much pressure into my wrist and hand.
He looked very Svetan-esque.
Yeah, it negated everything else, and I had to go into a flop, which I hate going into. Thankfully, like John said, my arm held up and I had enough elbow. But like that match could have easily went the other way. I was quite happy though with the way my arm was holding when he was hitting on the losing side of things. No, it looked good, but to be honest, and like I would love to run that back with Brian at some point. Maybe not at the arm bender, but if I'm down there, just to do it again. But I truly believe that if I add, 10% here so that I'm not getting kind of open that way, I think it looks a lot like the right arm did. I really do. I think that's where the difference is my right arm is really capable of containing that, and I was able to roll him over. Second round, I went into the hook more curious than anything because I felt like I was able to roll out pretty convincingly. So, yeah.
Cody,
You did great.
What's your next match, Cody?
Oh, I have no idea. I don't really have anything planned right now.
Okay. I thought you had one set up.
No, I haven't got anything. Obviously, Joseph and Justin are on my hit radar.
Mhm.
I want somebody to do another 154 or 176 round robin
I
because
know
I
that'd
feel
be
like
great.
there hasn't been anything like everybody's been pretty stagnant in the 154s and 176s since then, and I feel
Yeah.
like questions need to be answered in the 154s and 76s.
John, would you cut down to a 76 like round robin if you got invited and everything?
100% for sure. I'm actually I'm gonna be attending the North American Championship in 2.5 weeks, and I'll make sure to make 176.
Nice. So that's
And
what's
then
next for you then is the North American Championships?
which qualifies for the world in India. So I'm thinking,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not 100% sure, but I'm really thinking to go there this year and see what I got. And I think like I can keep the same strength and cut down to 176. That wouldn't be a problem. So I feel like at 176 I'd be a killer compared to pulling bigger guys all the time.
Yeah. And I mean, India's got a lot of pullers, man. That's the thing. Like, you look at the Pro Ponja League and stuff over there, like, they have an influx of guys. So that would be a fun worlds to go to just
Mhm.
because you'd have your standouts from everywhere that go to everyone. But it's kind of like when you have a nationals in Canada and Quebec, a lot of these guys come out of the woodwork who don't
I
really
know
travel. You know what I mean?
that's
That'll
true.
be like India in a way. A lot of I think guys come out of the woodwork, show up. Nonetheless, it'll be like huge classes, I bet, because just the
India
population
has
of it.
so many pullers because I ref the police firefighter world police and firefighter games and whatnot, and India had like probably close to 100 people just at that alone.
Wow.
Jesus.
In Alabama, it was like holy crap! Like they had multiple teams that were like 20, 30 plus people.
Yeah. I think honestly, I think it would be smart for like a puller over here to market them. So, like John, that's what you need to do, man. Just start posting your stuff with
Well,
like
guys,
India
I'm
subtitles.
about to go pull. My buddy just got here. I'm gonna go arm
Yeah,
wrestle.
no
All
worries,
right. We'll
Cody.
see you, Cody. Take
Take
care,
care,
Thanks for
buddy.
brother.
jumping in, man. But yeah, John, just start posting your stuff with Indian subtitles and then posting things at like 3 a.m.
And then I pretend I'm in India. Just put fucking Kerala, Kerala.
Don't forget the
Location.
music. You'll have the tunes going all over the place.
Yeah, because
We're
I
good.
saw a thing that like Pro Panja or whatever, like it had one of the biggest viewed arm wrestling tournaments like of all time, just because of the
That's
amount
cool.
of people over there.
There is a lot of population. That's for sure.
Yeah, they do a team based thing too. It's a little different than tough, but it's it's kind of got some similarities. So I think it's definitely something to look into, especially while you're down there. Make a bunch of fans, have a good time at WAF.
Oh,
Have
for
you
sure.
pulled at a WAF before?
No, I've never been. It'd be my first year. So, like, hey, super match wise, I've done pretty much every promotion. The only promotion I did not do it's King of the Table, but I've done every other promotion besides that. So, like, hey, I think going to the Worlds would be like a different path to try to
Mhm.
see where I'm located, like a worldwide.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I think, like I said, I think I'd win 176. I'd do fairly good.
imagine you go win, then you can just say you showed up, you won, and then prove a point. That's the thing. There's kind of separate fans in arm wrestling. Like there's the fans that are like kind of old school, tried and true. They're like, oh, you're good, but have you ever won a WAF Worlds?
True.
And then there's kind of like the guys who are like, oh, if once you're good enough, you hit that super match circuit. It's like he doesn't really need a WAF Worlds. You know what I mean? He probably beats those guys anyways.
It's a different circuit completely though. Like super match, she pulled three rounds or possibly 5 rounds, but like it's quick. Uh,
Hmm.
in a tournament, if you get into a 30 or plus man class, you need the endurance and the brains too, because everyone pulls different. So you kind of have to keep an eye on all these pullers because if you get to pull them, you need to be ready for them. You know what I mean? It's a different style completely. You don't need to just look at one guy and study the one guy. So it's totally different.
Yeah, it like extends the chessboard just because not only do you need to know your tools, but if you grip up with some guy and you just got into a top roll match where you were maybe like this and
Yeah.
you couldn't quite pin him, and then you might not have the endurance to do that. So you're like, how do I
No,
beat this
exactly.
guy with preserving those tools? Which is fun. It is fun in its own way.
Hmm.
Yeah, and then I mean, well, after that, John, do you have any super matches coming up? Anything?
So there's a few in the works. Uh, there's one at Arizona State, Tim Telemang. It's not announced yet, but yeah, I'm gonna have one there. And then in Vegas in December, uh, get cracked.
Nice.
Okay.
He's gonna be doing another event too. So again, nothing. That's just in the works for now.
Yeah,
But I don't have anything set as of now. So
nice. And
So you're
Miles, you have
supposed to pull Tim?
no, I've
no just at Tim's event.
yeah, Tim's
Just
event, yeah.
Tim's event. Okay,
He
okay,
Actually,
okay.
can't.
I
He
got you.
can't say it yet. He can't say
You're
yet.
right. Got it. Yep.
there's one guy I forgot about him. There's Eugene.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you got to pull my coach.
Yeah, so I'm pulling him July or August,
Okay.
something like
Mm-hmm.
that. Yeah, that super match been planned for like I think 5 years ago. So we're finally pulling in 2026 this summer. So
Nice. That'll be good.
yeah.
That'll be fun to watch.
Miles, you got a match lined up, don't you?
Yep. About 2 months time in April.
Nice. Who you pulling?
Julian Smith for the
Okay.
number 9 220 spot,
There you go.
In Montana.
North America,
Oh no, sorry.
In
Okay.
on
Montana.
the left.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Unfortunately, I do not follow every single arm wrestler in North
Oh,
America. There's way
What?
too many.
What the heck, John? I
just
thought
a
you met
select
them all
few.
by now.
But
Sorry.
no, so we've got that one first, and then a bunch of reffing and shit, and
Yeah.
then potentially some other stuff coming down the woodwork. But we'll see what happens.
Nice. And yourself, Tim, just training, or you got stuff coming up?
Just healing at the moment, but I got a match up in Estevan.
Oh yeah, you're
March
pulling Mike,
14th.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weather
that'll be-
permitting. Hopefully it's good weather and I'll get there.
That'll be a good test for you. That should be fun. That Estevan was gonna have a decent, little North versus South tournament over there. So I'm really happy for them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, it
All
should
right,
be good.
I'm gonna have to let you guys go.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me on your podcast.
No, thanks for coming
See
on,
you,
John.
John.
Talking about
Take
the
care.
Armbender. You take care, man.
guys.
Hey John.
See you soon. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, I know Through the Fingers is having that event in May. I gotta message Brian and chat with him just because possibly might have something for me there. But
Same.
yeah, same for you.
Ish. We'll see.
Other than
You
that,
never know.
I would love to get Clifton down there too, just to pull somebody. But
Who the hell would we throw him at?
Clifton, they were talking about possibly getting that guy from the UK on the pod the other day, Otto or whatever his name
Otto.
is, Golden Arms.
Oh yeah.
That'd be fun.
Well, they had Otto on there once, and then that was an interesting one to sit there. But then someone was talking about pulling, but I don't. Oh, it was getting Clifton and Otto. You're right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now I remember.
You know that I gotta give Brian and those guys credit. They do such a oh, I'm gonna read this comment quick. Will be great to see you pulling Estevan again, Tim, from Tucker634.
Who's that?
I'm not
Brian
sure.
Tucker.
I'm not sure.
Oh, yep.
It's Tucker.
Okay.
He's from Team Estevan.
Nice.
Yep.
But yeah, and so I mean Brian and them guys, they do such a good job. Just they're out there now. Like they've got so many subscribers, everyone kind of knows who they are. So they can really send a message to anybody, be like, hey, you want to be in my event, you want to pull on my card. And I think that's a great thing because they have quite a bit of pull to be able to get some really good matches in there. And I mean it's only their first event. Like sky's the limit for those guys. I mean, they sponsored the Armbender. They've been really killing it. So I'm excited to see kind of where that tournament goes. And I like their open borders ranking system. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter where you are, who you're from. You show up, you pull at the tournament. The first tournament you pull, you'll just get ranked in order. And then after that, everything will adjust. Yeah, I mean, it's super exciting. As much as I love coming down and pulling in Montana, in this year, one of my goals I'm kind of setting for myself, my main focus was obviously Brian. I knew it was going to be a really tough match. I wanted to kind of see where I was at. I'm happy because I feel like I got to prove, like, I feel like a lot of, and I'm sure Tim can vouch for me on this, but I think a lot of the kind of Montana thought was like, Dakota's technique is really good, but strength-wise, he's kind of lacking a little bit. And I think that one thing I did get to show is that I've been working hard on the strength, and it's kind of catching up. And so now that I've kind of proven that to myself, I want to pull some of these guys in Canada and just move my way up the Canadian ladder a little bit. I think it's kind of fun to get yourself up there and then kind of work from there. So we'll see what happens. That's one of my goals I set for myself. So
You got a couple names to throw out potentially?
I don't even know, because like Caden was a really good one. I'm really glad I pulled him. I mean, it's tough because he hovers around that weight really well. I'm like up and down. So when I'm on a down, like I can meet Caden and wait to pull him. But if I'm going to be pulling in Canada, trying to move up the rankings, I mean, I pull 98s in nationals. So I would like to, one that really stands out for me right now, just because I was so impressed with how he pulled against Ali, would be Greg Burnett. He seems like, I pull him in practice slots, but he seems like he really knows how to turn it on when there's a match. And I find that really fun. And I mean, he holds the number 4 spot in Alberta. He rightfully holds it now. He beat Ali in a match in Edmonton and took the rank, and people were kind of like, okay, possibly a fluke. And he put that aside. He managed to get that win. And I mean, above him is Mason, Eugene, and I think who is the third one? I'll have to pull it up. Matt Wiggins said Dakota versus Keanu. That is a guy I would actually like to pull. Keanu McGill is his name. You guys have probably seen some of his YouTube content. He's a bit bigger though, but I like pulling bigger. I would meet him and pull him at any time. And then one thing Matt says that I think if you look at it from a promoter kind of perspective, he's bigger on YouTube than I am, but we do both have YouTube. We know some people. I think it would be interesting to kind of get that one out of the way. But I want to pull up the rankings. But the top 3 in the 90, well, the top 3 in any class in Alberta is ridiculous. But the top 3 in the 98s.
Eugene's number 1 both. If I remember. Yeah, he is.
Oh, Eugene Mason and Jason T-Bach.
There you go.
And so, I mean, I just pulled Jason in a tournament. It's not unattainable, but he's still better than me right now. Like, that's something I need to work towards. But I think, honestly, after seeing how Greg and Ali went, I think anybody in the 4 to 10 range is attainable for me at that weight.
Right. Jeremy Este's working his way back in the ranking, too.
He looked very good. His left arm looked very good. I'm sure we're going to meet eventually. I love that guy. I'm really glad to see him. He posted some pictures in his sauna suit getting serious.
I know. He down there got kicked out.
I know.
They're like, no, you can't wear that in here.
He's hilarious. But I'm glad, he had some time away, and now he's kind of looks like he's dialed in and back. He's one of them guys, if he's making 98, he's tough. He's tough. So regardless, there's some fun matches, it's just, and Bob Brown said this at the seminar, but it's true. Consistency is key. I think the point I'm at in my arm wrestling career right now, and just the way I look at it, but super matches are just a gauging point. The biggest thing is being consistent and being stronger. Like when I think back on the super matches I've had, like I pulled Blair Wetzel. So I was at a tournament and Blair Wetzel killed me. And then I got offered a match against him 9 months later, beat him 3-0. You know what I mean? Then I was at a Battle Zone tournament, pulled Riley Miller both arms. He killed me. Then I got offered a match with him 6 months later. I managed to work my way up. Neil Looker, when I pulled him a long time ago, he was, kind of in and out, but he's one of them guys. Is Alberta, he's a legend, really. Like he pulls quite often. I got to pull him in a super match, prove myself. Brian is the most recent one. I pulled him 2 years ago. First time I pretty much met you, Miles, in Montana, when Matt came down for the practice. Gripped up with Brian. He's kind of having his way with me, doing whatever he wanted. As much as we're still very close, it showed me that I'm getting better. And just keep working, keep training. Eugene and John, that's a fun match that he kind of just threw out there, but like that's a good match. Because one thing I think, like John pulls a lot, but when you look at just John's arm bender pulling, he pulled Clifton and Joe. Those guys are both very strong, but at the point when he pulled Clifton, Clifton had nothing for him speed wise, and John was kind of taking everything. And then when you look at, Luke said, Miles, you in Sask or Montana right now?
States.
It's in the States. And then when you look at him pulling Joe, again, Joe's very strong, but John just technically took over, and Joe can really activate. But when you look at a guy like Eugene, same weight, very technical. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think John is going to maybe be able to get the same jump that he got on those two guys at the arm bender. And I think it can really turn into a technical battle. And they're both have crazy endurance. Like when you look at Mason and Eugene pull, Mason gets to jump sometimes, Eugene gets to jump, it stops, but Eugene is always advancing. And John is one of them guys where he's always advancing too. So it's like, who makes the right move at the right time?
Corey beat John, right?
Corey?
In the spring, I think.
I'm not entirely sure.
I'm pretty sure that's what he was talking about. Anyway, so potentially Corey Miller beat John.
Yep.
And then Eugene pulled Corey on the left because the right that match got canceled for an injury. But I know in my heart of hearts that Eugene will walk through Corey on the right, even though John's got a lot of speed. He does. He's got good smarts and good endurance. And I'm not being biased or favoritism here. I've seen what Eugene's doing and how far he's coming. And he's levels stronger than what he was in November right now.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, he's jumping left, right, and center. He's gearing up, and as soon as his visa is all the paperwork and everything's all taken care of, he's coming down, and he will shake up the rankings. It'll be fun, you know. But it'll be a long, hard match for John. I can see it. I mean, I could see him getting something. But the one thing that we've factored in is Eugene hasn't lost a single match, let alone a round, in 6-7 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So, Tim, I just want to say I love the shirt, man.
Yeah, thanks.
Looks good.
Fancy.
It's colorful.
Yeah. Victory shirt.
You like my poster?
I love the poster, man. Good job promoting. I mean, yeah, we could go back to that. I guess we kind of shifted off, but like, just what a fun time. Hey, it's great to see all you guys. The only thing that I don't like is that there's not more time, because I could sit there
100%.
and have a 5-hour conversation with each one of you and then still not feel like I had enough time. But
yeah,
start to finish, Tim, you opened it off great. I mean, every match was a banger from the start to finish. You look at the first match, you guys had a bloodbath, and then you look at the last match, and it ended on a bloodbath. Like, that was just kind of the theme of the night. You know, everything went pretty smooth. People were coming out. Walkouts were clean. No injuries other than Sill. And I mean, really, like, I don't know, some people were in some pretty bad positions.
Well, Corey kind of tore up his elbow too.
Oh, did he? I didn't know.
Yeah, because that final round with Leif, like, he instantly grabbed his elbow and then he was off.
Yeah, Leif looked scared. Like, Leif looked freaky. He was like
that was a good sized Leif. Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. Oh, what's Clifton texting me? Devil's Advocate. John beat Alex Koshad's handily and tough. Alex and Eugene went toe-to-toe both arms in 2024. Yeah, I mean, fair enough. because I see what you're saying. It all just depends on the day.
Mhm.
That's what I've come to learn with arm wrestling. As much as we talk about, this person's this person's that. How are they that day?
Mhm.
And
No,
it's just
I would have to agree.
a fun thing. But I do agree with what Nathaniel is saying. You can sit here and play tic-tac-toe all day with everything, and that's one thing I love about arm wrestling. It's
Until you see it yourself and the match is actually there.
I think Adam and Sanders was a perfect example of that. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? So many people wrote
On
it off.
paper, yeah.
On paper, you'd think, why is that even a match? And then you look at the way Adam gained weight and dialed in, and you look at the way his hand was, freaking like his hand when he gripped up with Sanders looked like as thick as yours, Miles. Like it was crazy. And just the webbing of his palm and everything, the way he was able to like just cup him in. I watched it. I heard my commentating, like I was talking, like I think Sanders should top roll. I just looking back, I don't think he felt that lane at all.
No, because I went up to him, was it second round or third round or something? I got in his corner for a bit, and it's like, "Can you roll?" And he goes, "No." I was like, "Well, shit. Let's see what can you do?" Okay. So it's like, well, I guess.
Yeah.
That's the way she goes sometimes.
No, true. I mean, man, there's so many standouts, but I mean, just freaking Clifton, the way he did that. I mean,
That was about the most maniacal shit I've seen in a very long time in person. Seen a lot of shit on movies, but that in person, that was like standing in front of a freak show. Just that. It's like, my
he had a
God.
little bit of the Joker in him there, just the way he was
Yeah.
laughing. That picture in where he's looking at the crowd perfectly sums it up. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And
Wouldn't want to
then-
meet him in a dark alley acting like that.
No, literally. But yeah, he pulled great. When it's hard when he gets into straps, man, to get him out of it. Never mind, beat him, really. Like even the only round that he went to straps last year. No, he went to straps 2 times last year, but the one round he went to straps with John, he looked, very good. He gets that kind of sunken in there. Miles looks like mini Uncle John. That's hilarious.
I'm not sure if that is that a compliment there, Drew, or is that kind of a must be the
I think
mustache.
that's a compliment. Trying to get Clifton to come on. Clifton, you're watching this, jump on.
Oh, that guy.
I
Oh,
want
dear.
to hear his thoughts on his own match, but he shaved. I don't know if you guys have seen him. He shaved everything. He looks like
Did he?
20, he looks like he's 28.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, he called me. I was like, "Hey, where's Clifton?" He's like, "I am Clifton." I was like, "Oh." But yeah, and then Tim, this goes for you and Miles, but when all the matches get released, I'd love to have you guys on and we just kind of go over your match.
Yeah, I'm on. I'm down for it.
It's fun for me to sit here and kind of break down a match. I have a great time doing it, but it's even more fun when I can break down the match and then, maybe I'm like, "Oh, Tim, you should have maybe done this." And then you're like, "Well, you're dumb. I couldn't have done that because this was happening." And I'm like, "Okay," you know what I mean? And I as a person who watches, a lot of arm wrestling, it's fun to hear what the athlete was thinking while they're kind of going through it. Because like, you can be like, "Well, why didn't they do this?" And then they could be like, "Well, the reason I didn't do that is literally because my freaking arm was so blown up I couldn't even close my hand." Right?
Yeah.
Like that's just the way it goes. That literally that last match when I'm laying on the ground and Miles, you're holding my hand and my dad's around him.
That fucking thing was heavy, dude. Jesus Christ. It was like you were dragging it down. That's
Dude,
like, God damn.
Stay alive.
I thought you were gonna faint up there or pass out.
I'll tell you what, Tim. I don't want to take anything away from Brian because he freaking pulled great. But that last round, when he pinned me and when we had that war, I legitimately think I had enough to hold him there. The problem was I was like this, and I went like this, and I went, and I went to take a second breath, and I like went, and I like lost my breath, and I actually just like, and then I thought I was gonna pass out, and I had to let it go, and that's why I went and laid down. I was like, holy
Oh, man.
smokes.
It probably was the smarter choice, because if you'd have gone down in that moment, your arm would have completely gone,
Hmm.
Yeah.
and it could have went really bad, really fast.
Oh. But I would have. I
It
wish I
didn't.
would have. His arm would have just fell. Like, I'm sitting there. I'm like, just let it happen, Brian, please. But yeah, he. Everyone was telling me about his endurance, and it was crazy. I'm glad I was able to hang with him. But
Yeah, you definitely proved your endurance.
oh, I knew I
There's
had
no
it. I did
doubt.
a lot of cardiovascular stuff, so I was hoping that would come. Like, I switched up my cardio completely for that because I actually wanted to work on my recovery in between rounds. Like, I wanted to be able to recover faster, and I think it helped.
Hmm.
I thought it was really funny that they had that like TV timeout at one point or whatever. Not even TV timeout, but technical timeout. Because I remember looking at Brian because Josh was like, back to the table, guys. And the guy was like, no, don't go back to the table. We're fixing it. And I looked at Brian and we were both like, oh yeah, we'll take this. And we're like, I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh. But good time. So Tim, where do you feel like you made some mistakes? I know you talked about you wanted a 3-ohm, you didn't quite get that. Where do you think the mistakes were made?
He bullied the setup, and I pretty much gave into it and just hung on. That was the biggest mistake. Because every time I pull him, if I hang on, he loads up my fingers, and I don't think about it because like Keith is there, everything's happening so quick, and all of a sudden it's going, your fingers go back. It puts me in that palm up position.
Yeah, one thing I noticed Luke does really well is he's one of them guys where he gets what he wants in the setup and he holds it.
Yep. That's why I knew I had to go to ref's grip. Because I was too much in my head. It was like, I got to go ref's grip, just eliminate it.
Yeah, I got to work on ref script. I told all the teams I train at, when I go down to Red Deer, I'm going to tell them too, but I need to just close thumbs, close hands, ref script. So, but yeah, it's tricky because if you're used to getting stuff in a setup and then you go into a ref script and the ref only gives you a little, it's like, eek, not the best. Not the best. Jay Parker in the house with a flex. He said, awesome event. Yeah, it was a great time. I mean, start to finish, phenomenal. Everyone that's there, you just have a blast, Great Falls knows how to show up it's not a huge city, but when you're in that building and everything, you feel like you are in a big city. And the sponsors just do it different there, man.
You're right. And the fact that it was Valentine's Day and we still had that many,
Yeah. I mean, I completely agree. Literally, yeah. I actually forgot I said happy. I don't even remember.
You did.
I don't remember.
I remember it.
You know why I said it? Because my dad went, say happy Valentine's Day. He's like, say happy Valentine's Day. I'm like, Dad, let me talk.
I just remember because you handed me all the cash. And it's like, here, hold on to this. It's like, okay.
Well, I
fair
gave
enough,
him the cash because I knew I wanted to call him out right arm.
Right.
That was great.
Honestly, thank you, Ali, for the great polling. I appreciate it, man. Good to have you here. Ali, you're in a bit of a spot now. You got to work your way up. You got to freaking beat that Greg Burnett guy, man. I actually want to chat with you about that. I'm really curious on that match. I think Crazy Eyes Clifton and a hook should be on a shirt. No, you guys know what I'm putting on a shirt? Let me show you guys. I'm gonna put this on a shirt, I think.
Ben and Jeremy Parker. That could be interesting.
That's who Ben should pull with Jeremy. Ben Brooks, Jeremy Parker.
Yeah, that could be interesting.
Yeah. But this.
Please do. Please do.
That on an all black t-shirt. I'm gonna wear it everywhere.
Any captions or just the picture? The picture says 1,000 words, but
I think the picture, and then in just white letters, Clifton.
That would be good.
Yeah. We'll talk in practice. For sure, Ali. I'm excited to see you soon. Yeah, I mean, I've pulled with Ali quite a bit over the years, and I freaking know how strong you are, and you always show me a lot. So I'm curious to see what's next for you. Jay Parker said,
Jeremy, don't count yourself out.
I'm a bum. Yeah, you and Ben would be a good match. It would be just a good time, really. But yeah, guys, we're at an hour. I mean, is there anything else you guys wanted to chat about? I kind of just wanted to jump on here with whoever. Oh, we got Killer Cat here. Killer Cat, how you doing? Good to see you. It's just great to hope to see you at Edmonton practice soon, man. And we got Dustin Finley. We got new people showing up. Maybe we should stay in chat for a minute. Dustin, jump on. Tell me about your match, man. You were like, Dustin's just been like this, and
Yeah.
Oh, 3XL. Oh, Dustin wants a shirt. Maybe that'll be
He
my
wants
first.
that shirt.
Maybe that'll be my first my first
Merch
line
drop.
of shit. Sup Dog said 2XL. Guys, I think that's gonna be my first. I'll have a little, it'll say shipped in arm wrestling in the corner just for my slogan. And then I'll freaking just have Clifton on my shirt. Then I'll have to give him 30%. I'll be nice.
That's really nice. Really generous.
Every shirt that's bought, the head will get bigger until we get to a point where the whole shirt is just one of them like dipped printouts, and it's just like his forehead.
You got to send Matt a Renge one.
Yeah. I'll do
about 2 feet wide.
I'll do what Sean Crowther was doing with the Red Deer shirts and just giving them to everybody. I'll go to East versus West, and I'll just start giving out these freaking shirts. All of a sudden,
that'd be awesome.
You see Baxter or Dexter on an interview, and they're just
Clifton's face on it. That'd be perfect.
I'll take an X medium, LOL. See, I already got 3 sales on this. I gotta get a website going, you guys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna text Clifton because I don't think he has any clue what's going on. I'm just gonna say people want to buy your shirt. He'd be like, what are you saying? I can't wait to hear what he says. That's so funny. Black and white. Okay. Just make ref shirts with the stripes, and then the center's that. You never know.
No. Okay. So, Tim, your next event is March, right?
Yep.
Okay. And that's when you're pulling Mike. Okay. And you want to stay at the 54s, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what feels best for me, honestly. I'm sure as time goes, it'll probably force me up, but it's not yet.
Who's some good 54s we know there, Dakota?
In Saskatchewan or just in Canada?
Kind of in Canada in general that we could potentially
for Tim. I'm trying to
put with Tim.
I'd want to see you pull Daniel Merritt from Calgary.
That'd be a good one.
That'd be a good one.
I think I've seen him. Isn't he stinking fast?
He's pretty quick.
He's pretty quick. He pulled.
No, I'm thinking somebody else.
So Dan Merritt pulled Tyler Wiedebusch in August.
They had a battle.
Okay.
Yeah. What else? Dustin Rasmussen from Lethbridge?
Yeah. That could be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alberta's got the 54. Saskatchewan doesn't. Everybody's 160 plus up there.
Yeah. Another one that could be interesting for you, because you beat Luke, and Luke said if he won, he wanted this one, but Austin.
Oh.
Red Deer.
Oh, yep. Yeah, I'd like to pull him sometime.
Yeah, Austin's got a long lever. And he's definitely another guy who'd kind of try and take things from you in the setup. But I think if you got that sorted out, you guys could have a really good match because he can kind of get top rolled.
You could pull SAS number 154.
Who is that?
Isn't that Michael Gass?
I don't know who that is. Canada's
pretty
a lot
sure
of
it
good
is.
Really glad you guys
read it. Is Michael.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dakota, do you train with Matt Mask? Yeah. So Jeremy, I live in Edmonton as of right now, and I train in between Red Deer and Edmonton. So, I make the drives down when the weather's nice and everything for Red Deer. I try and get there lots, but I'm going to be flying with Matt to Austria. Oh, Tim hates me. Oh, he's back. I'm going to be flying with Matt to Austria. We're friends outside of the table at this point, but we're united through arm wrestling. I try and help him out when I can, and he's a really good coach for me. He'll never take the claim as a coach, but when you go and you work with Matt, he just finds holes and tells you how to fix them really effectively. You know what I mean? So yeah, he's someone who's great to train with. All them Red Deer guys, I could name all of them, but like Sean Crowther, even when Ali's there, he's great. When Victor's there, he's great. Them are more Calgary kind of guys, but you got, Gavin's an up and comer who's killing it. You got Jeremy Drouse. You got not Jordan Weeb, Josh Weeb. He's another guy. He doesn't show up much, but he's got a crazy cup on him. Yeah, it's super
he's
fun.
at provincials.
Yeah, he's good. He's very good. But yeah, Jeremy, I know you train with Michael Todd. I think that's super cool. I want to come down and check that out and go from there. Matt's really chill in real life. Yeah, he really is. Nathan said, it was me, but I make the rankings and I took myself off the 54s.
Well, Nathan's way ahead of me at the moment.
Yeah, Nathan's crazy. I saw Nathan pulling.
Yeah.
Who I want to see have a super match, actually? I want to see who just pulled Jacob Lee? John Griffith. I want to see John Griffith and Nathan have a super match.
That'd be a good one.
I think John got the best of him in the tournament, but I think that fresh that can be a little different. And I know Nathan's very technical. Monster Factory would be another sweet event. Yeah, I mean, really for me, like I want to make all these. Like I want to go to an Arm Wars. I want to do a Monster Factory one day. I want to East versus West is kind of like the top of the triangle when I think of things. But I know we'd all love to get there eventually. It's just fun that there's all these little options now. Everyone always talks about if WL makes a comeback. I'm not counting on it, but if they make a comeback, I'd love to get on a WL card.
100%. That'd be fun. Nathan and John pulled at Mayhem, if I remember right.
They did. They just pulled in Calgary. John beat him in the tournament, I'm pretty sure. But I think that in a super match, fresh, it's a little different.
Was it right or left?
Both, I think.
Right? Oh.
I'm not sure, though. Nathan will probably comment and correct me. John was saying something, a little bit of practice yesterday. I didn't hear too much of it.
You have a good night, too, there, Wandering Forest.
Yeah, Wandering Forest. Thanks, Miles. You're my chat moderator. Guys, have a good night. I'm going to head off. And, yeah, I watched Sanders and Adam. The commentary was good. Weston is such a great commentator, man.
Very well spoken. He's a lot like Andrew. They both vibe really well.
Yeah. Nathan said, "Oh yeah, he smoked me both." Yeah. See, I want to see you guys pull fresh. I want to see that. I'd actually love to see that at the May event if that's a possibility, because I know Brian really likes John, and I know Nathan and Brian get along well. So I'd like to see. That would be a fun event for the Through the Fingers. I'm curious.
John's 154, right?
Pardon?
John's 154, right?
John's 154, but so is Nathan. But they're like heavy 154s. So I think they would be like, yeah, let's meet at 165 or something.
Okay.
Humor me for a second, Dakota.
Yeah.
Who wins out of Jacob Lee and Jake?
Houston? I'd love to see it.
That would be a fucking burner. That'd be fun.
They're both quick.
Mm-hmm.
Houston goes a little outside. Lee goes a little inside. I'd love to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Jacob Lee's one of those guys too. He's been around forever. Nathan said, I'd like to pull John right arm. I think I have a left arm already down south. Yeah. I mean, Nathan's got some good Nathan and Hunter Broughton, I mean, Zach beat Hunter, and then Nathan beat Zach on the other arm. But anyways, it'd be interesting to see. I think because Hunter matches up well for Nathan too. But
they got a lot of the same lanes.
They do, and they kind of get fired up with each other.
Yeah, it'd be fun to watch.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Because Daryl and Nathan was very close.
Yes.
And Daryl and Hunter was also very close. Like those were
Yes.
like Hunter and Daryl was pretty much a 50-50. And Nathan and Daryl was probably like a 45-55 for Nathan.
Yeah.
Like Nathan kind of took over, but Daryl's hand is very threatening. Jake Houston moved 45 minutes away from me. Gonna start pulling him? Yeah, you should.
Hell
honestly.
yeah. You're gonna learn a lot.
Yeah, you got
Not
this.
in Estevan, down in the States. Where the hell are you pulling in the States?
Yeah, I'm curious.
Got a left arm match in May. Yeah, come on, tell us.
May, what's going on in May?
You guys got to figure this
I don't
out.
know.
You guys are May. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully Nathan comments fast. Yeah, Jake Houston and Jacob Lee. Huh. It's a good one.
That Jacob Lee's
It is
nuts,
a
I
pretty
tell ya.
decent one.
What'd you say, Tim?
Jacob's nuts, I tell you. He's so light, and how he pulls is just wild.
Yeah,
It shows the levels.
He's crazy. But Jake Houston is, beat up Daniel Schwartz, beat up RJ.
Mhm.
Like
Beat up Groot, yeah. I mean, Jake's been around quite a while. I mean, he's not dead yet.
no. You know what else would be good? Groot and Jacob Lee.
Ooh. You think he could shut his speed lane down?
Because that's the thing. I think Jacob Lee is like a less strong Cody Wood. And I don't mean that disrespectfully. I
get it.
Like, Cody Wood is like pinnacle of kind of that aspect, and Jacob Lee is like a level down. But Groot is also got like a crazy hand and wrist for that. But also, I don't think Groot makes that'd have to be a catch weight. It'd be a fun one.
Yeah.
You could probably do 65, but I think that'd be about as low as she's gonna go.
Out of him doing 65. Yeah. I mean, Jake Houston, Jacob Lee, Groot, really. They're both fun.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm thinking he has been told to say nothing he can't say. Maybe an Arms-A-Geddon Underground, possibly. Because I think Dion's trying to do those every month or something.
There's one in March.
And then
not April. I'll get to the bottom of it.
I think he does have one for May when I think about it.
Yeah, possibly. I mean, that would make sense because I think Dion's been kind of trying to get some guys down for that. So I'm just trying to think. Who Nathan? Yeah, maybe Nathan and Hunter. Does Hunter pull left arm?
Oh, yeah.
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 He's pulled out his craziest wins with the left. His right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't get it. His left, like he beat Sam Mitchell. Sam Mitchell's an animal.
For that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He pulled out the crazy stuff.
That was a crazy win.
Yeah.
Like
there was some ugly positions in that thing. Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
Left arm and ugly positions just go hand in hand.
Oh yes. Been there myself. I know what it's like.
Brian just puts people in bad spots, man.
Sure can. Yep.
Put us both in a bad spot. You had it you're a little stronger than I was, but frick, man.
Well, I only pulled Brian on the left at state and then that big practice.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I'm curious.
Yeah.
You know what? I think it's interesting. Oh, Clifton is here?
What?
Oh, hold on.
He's gone.
He's back. Who's that guy? Globo? You put Global.
Oh my God. He did shave.
I know. Everyone's here.
Hey guys.
I don't recognize a single one of them.
Oh, that guy I know.
Here, we'll put you up here. So I heard Dakota's
Clifton-
talking a bunch of fucking shit.
Yeah, Clifton
Ian.
texted me, he's like, I heard you were talking. I'm like, no, I wasn't.
You were. I've had like 5 messages.
I said
God, I look like
that it was a good
I'm
match.
like 21
and-
again.
Yeah, you are. John said he wished the whole match could have went through because he feels like you got a little lucky. John did say that.
Yeah, well, John does the same thing almost on every single one of his matches, and when he does burn out, he loses, so he can fuck off. I've had a little bit of apple pie tonight.
You're salty, man.
I'm not salty.
Just
Are we live? Is this live yet?
This is live. This is live for an hour and 20 minutes.
So what are you guys talking about?
We were talking about who wins. You know who Jacob Lee is? Okay, never mind. What are we talking about?
There's an awful lot of reverberation echo.
Yeah, you're echoing.
Is there? Yeah. Oh, it's because I'm close to the TV.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, turn the TV off. There you go.
Oh, much better. Oh no, it's still bad.
No, what did I do? There I am. There, is that better?
Test 1, 2.
Hello. Yeah,
That's better.
Any echo?
Nope.
No, it's not better.
You can't turn it back up.
Yeah, that's it. So I got to go away from that. Okay, we're gonna go right here.
Oh, you blacked out.
There we go. We're gonna go right.
So how's practice going, fellas?
Is that better?
No.
It's still echoey.
Yeah, like I can clearly hear myself talk right after you talk.
Okay, if I pick it up off of the metal thing that's magnetic too, is it better?
Talk?
Yes.
No. Just turn me down.
Turn off the screen.
Clifton versus Frank.
Commented Clifton versus Frank.
This is pretty. Yeah, that's better.
All right. I took it off.
Is that better? Yeah, that's better.
We're better now. I took everything off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nathan
Frank?
here said, "Who's this gay guy?"
I'm your daddy, Nathan. I literally,
Hey, man, how you doing?
I got up and lifted my toothbrush. It weighs about as much as your body weight.
I saw the exact moment that Clifton earned Nathan's full respect. I'll tell you guys a story. I'm in Saskatchewan, and Clifton calls me, and Nathan jokingly says, "Hey, Clifton, I can rise like 86 pounds. Can you even do close to that?" And Clifton's like, "I don't know. Let me try." Clifton crane scales, or no, Clifton just randomly does a rise lift. He's like, "Oh, that was pretty heavy." Crane scales it. It was like 97 pounds. And I was like, yeah. And Nathan was like, damn, because Nathan actually can't rise 87.
That was
Lightweight.
a stupid Devin Larrett lift.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm not into that.
You still did a lot of it.
more than you.
Do you know who Frank the Tank is, Clifton?
Yeah.
My dog. I have a dog. And literally, I have a dog, Pomeranian, that's named Frank, and it has Frank the Tank on his collar.
You would have a Pomeranian.
Hey, you leave that little guy alone, Miles.
It's a rare Pomeranian.
Why? Who's Frank?
No, Frank's just he's like a 154 guy from Saskatchewan club. But he's just so funny. But I think they're just playing around. Clifton,
I need facial hair back.
I saw the Armbender made a poll about you versus Paul Lynn.
We can't talk about that yet.
We can. They posted the poll. We can talk about it.
No, we can't talk about anything
You
else.
talk about the poll.
I can talk about the poll.
That's what he asked about.
Okay, we can talk about the poll.
Thank you.
Well, yeah. Okay. They took the Armbender prelims down. Did you see that?
I did. Yeah, we tried to pull it up over here, and everything
So
was.
are they going to just be posting the matches individually? That's why they took the prelims down?
That's what I would guess. I mean, and I get it too. It's just better. It's better for the production team and everything. Helps. You know, support everything individually.
It's easier to share to be like, go watch my match. Either people click on prelims or the match instead they'll click on just the match.
Yeah, Robert has some method to his madness. I trust everything he's doing. So
Yeah, he's doing great. No, I get it. So, and I mean, he put a lot of effort into that production, so I get why he wants to be doing this the way he's doing it.
Smashed it on my fucking dash.
how's Tim? You champion? How you feeling?
Good. Still got a little big old bruise down my bicep. It's weird. But that was after pulls. I felt great after Luke.
All right.
Yeah, I'm
Good.
tickled.
Miles, how are you feeling?
Solid
Good.
Clifton,
already.
Who's all going to Miles City? You guys coming down to Montana time soon?
I kind of want to,
I'll be there.
but
I'll
I
be
might
there.
Aren't you ref? Are you reffing, Miles?
I told Tom I can ref too. So because I told him, I said, well, for damn sure I can ref the left.
Well, if
I
they did
said-
2 tables, I'm guaranteeing you're going to be repping.
So it's him, Keith, Leonard, and Keith, Leonard, one other, I think, but I can't remember.
Hi,
But
Lucky.
potentially anyway. I sure could. I told him I was either regardless, I was still going to bring down my jersey. So
There you go.
I leave to
He's pretty strong.
Florida next Wednesday.
Once he learns how to
Family vacation, and then gonna arm wrestle with Brad Grundy for a day or two and
Nice.
do all that. I got to get a hold of
pulling towards you.
what is it, Bogsden, who
Bogdan.
beat Paul Lynn recently. So I'm gonna talk to him soon, hopefully.
Yeah,
And
just
then-
I can ask him about the poll or what.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask him about the poll.
Yeah, that's fair.
See what he says.
Well, I saw
I
the
don't
poll.
know. That poll's kind of crazy.
There's 117 votes on it.
I didn't even look at it in a while. What's the? I got to be like 30 still.
It's 39-61.
I
But
mean,
it's
that's
not-
actually
It's not if you would win; it's if you have a chance.
it's a have a chance to win one round
Yeah,
to get a pin.
Yeah.
So it's kind of bad. 39% chance to get one pin, and if it's like an actual full super match, then my chances diminished by how many amount of rounds.
yeah.
Like this thing that has
Nathan said my genetics are way better. No way you're my daddy. It's probably Miles, to be honest.
Your genetics are better, Nathan. I agree. You do look very feminine.
Wow, Miles left
I
instantly.
mean, Nathan, you have a choice. I'm either your daddy or I'm your daddy.
It was like you are the father to Miles, and he dipped.
Oh shit, he left. Woot
Yeah.
woot, Clifton, the champ, taking Nate. No. Lucky, you have too much faith in me. I'm just here to try stuff, see if stuff works.
Nobody else smells toast.
Listen, everyone thinks you're gonna kill
Paul Lynn's an
Lynn.
animal. I met him at Pennsylvania State in June. He's like a walking tank,
Who is?
but he's the nicest guy ever.
Paul.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've talked to him on a few interviews, and he seems great. You know, I know
I don't think I would really have a chance against Paul, to be honest. But
yeah, it's just a fantasy thought that's fun right now. But regardless, I think getting a guy like that at the armbender would be really fun.
100%.
I know
100%.
contracts and stuff come into play, but if it lines up, it would be.
That's pretty neat.
Clifton, you're working your way up the totem pole here. Miles left, you're now third.
Probably the only match that was on like
Like just
What do you
in the
mean?
just in the order of people.
Oh,
It wasn't that serious. I didn't mean to confuse you.
did you see the whole arm fighter thing?
No.
Arm fighter put me ranked 8th in the 230s.
Oh yeah, I screenshotted it. I was gonna send it to you. I forgot to.
really,
Yeah,
Arm
and
fighter.
I sent him actually a thing on it. I just said that, hey, I don't know if you guys seen I was 240 and stuff like that. You guys might want to take me off, stuff like that. I want to try to be fair, but they said that no, because normally I'm 220, and that weight, they just said no, I deserve the spot or something. So yeah, they put me at 8th.
That's pretty good.
so who's behind you? Who's in front of you?
Yeah.
This is the new. What's that guy's from Florida? You pull it up. Can somebody pull it up? I can't do it on here. You guys, are you all on your phones?
All on my phone, and I already kicked myself out once already, so I ain't gonna touch nothing
Don't mess
else.
with it, Miles.
I just had to get some water, but where do I pull it up at?
Just go to armfighter.com. Hey, I'm just saying, Tim. I'm like
Yeah,
the
you look
best
good,
looking.
man.
I'm the best looking.
I tried to shoes on.
Okay.
Perfect time.
Hey, is Devin going to be 154 for Miles City?
Who?
Devin, is he going to be 154 for Miles City?
Whatever he wants.
Devin, are you going to be 154 for Miles City? You are? Tim said you're a piece of shit, and he's going to beat you
I didn't.
real bad.
Oh,
That's what he said. That's what he said. I don't know. He didn't say that. He didn't say that.
Oh, here you are, Clifton. Oh, they have you above Bedwell.
I don't even
Dude,
know who that is.
Have you seen that guy pull?
Ask him what you think about Therrien versus
Ooh. Okay. I
What?
know I love to talk about myself, but we got to get off of that.
Yeah. New topic.
John Therrien versus Justin Bishop, 76. Thoughts?
Yeah, that was a comment earlier on here.
Was it?
That'd be
Yeah.
a good one.
We've already
Yeah,
talked
we
about
talked about it with John.
Well, what'd you
Okay, yeah,
what'd you
yeah.
say?
Give me like a 10-second
Short
recap.
version.
It takes time. It does.
I don't know. That's tough, man. I actually don't know who I'd pick. Who would you pick?
I don't know.
I don't either. That's
That's
a
why I want to see
hard
it.
match.
That's a tough one to predict.
I mean, Justin's been a stud for a decade now, like elite for a decade.
And even though I love fucking John Therrien, and
More than
and he
that.
was making fun of me all day today, and saying bad, horrible things about me. I do think
I love
that
John, but I got Bishop.
he's super fast and he is strong. It's like, I know when I always say that John beat me in speed, he's a very fast guy, but he's still very strong. You can get in the camera if you
Yeah.
want.
Well, I mean, we saw first round against Cody Wood, and I know Cody Wood doesn't hold a candle to Bishop at this time. I don't think, but he didn't flash him. He kind of stopped and controlled, took him over. He beat him 3 different ways. I thought that was pretty impressive.
That one would be interesting. The Drew, what's up, buddy?
Yeah. Okay, we're back to you, Clifton. So Josh Elliton is in front of you. Lucky One said monster from Georgia.
Yeah, he's and he actually was like, from what I've looked up on him, he was like major for a long time, and he kind of stepped back, and he's been coming back the last couple of years.
Brad Grundy's in the chat. Brad Grundy said, "I'll get him for you, Cliff."
Get him, Brad! Get him!
Brad, it's so good. Brad, if you're bored, come on here, man. But if you're just watching, I get it. So they got Josh Elliton, Jerome Loud, Paul Cruz, and Paul Lynn in front of you. Those are the
Jesus,
four.
Jerome Loud. His hand might be a little crazy.
Little.
Honestly, his hand I think's bigger than yours, Miles. Jerome Loud.
You see how he did against Curtis Cameron? Like, it was a close match.
He's got I mean, Miles is a giant hand. This is like one of those things where they're like, hey, we're going to take Miles' DNA and we're going to put it on this guy. We're going to make this. This guy's got a wicked hand. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, who's above Jerome Loud?
Paul Lynn. Or no, sorry. Let me look here. Paul Cruz, Paul Lynn, Marcio, John, and Hutchings.
Right,
Paul
arm
Cruz
fighter.
is before Paul Lynn.
Paul Cruz is before Paul Lynn.
I'm going.
Yeah, and that's the thing too, guys. Like, they put me in this one, which I'm happy, but it's 230. Like, I don't know if I'll ever really do a 230 match again. I don't know.
Will you do 210? Let's look at the 210s. You know who you could pull, Clifton?
You have a good
You can pull Storm Chelino.
Ooh, that would actually be a nice one just because of the name. And Storm's a pretty wicked hand.
Storm Chelino and you would be fun.
It's a very, very.
From what I saw
agree.
from him in Colorado, if he's kind of yeah.
I remember we talked about that, Cliff.
I think so. Yeah.
Me too.
Trying to get you to do like 2 or 3 years. You mogging the chat?
Yeah. Get in there. Get in there. Get your fame.
For me, it's like
Get the down
trying to figure something out.
Lucky
We're
Punch,
over
but
at
if it hadn't
Ian's
been
house
a
tonight.
Mac match, then Jerome Loud would have beat pork chop, not crapping, just Mac different style. That's fair. I get that.
I just told Ian Carnegie today that I wanted Alan Ford for the title.
Yeah, there you go. Did you call Ian today?
Me and him talked a little bit today on the setup. But and then what's your walk around weight? Brad's got to be like
logical.
Brad's got to be like
Brad's done-
250, 255.
Yeah, Storm has been training. Yeah, you know what, Clifton? I think that's one for you, Storm Chelino. Forgot about that name.
Doesn't Storm train with Lethal Arms also? With Paul
Yes.
Lynn?
He
Yeah.
trains with Paul Lynn and stuff. Yeah.
See,
They
then
have
you
a good
beat-
group there.
You beat Paul's boy, Storm. You're like,
Look out below, Devin.
all in.
Maybe.
You're next up, my friend.
Hey, Andrew's in the chat.
Yeah, Arm Fanatic Andrew. Great commentary this weekend, Andrew. The only thing I
Ian.
didn't like was
Ian, your
when
turn.
the match stopped and they said Brian's gonna kill Dakota.
Ian's coming on. I'm gonna pull a little bit.
Okay. Ian,
Hi.
how you feeling after your match?
Hi, my name's Ian Johnson.
Pretty good. Honestly, most of my soreness is up in my trap and my neck from getting that hike in the shoulder as hard as I can, but
Yeah.
otherwise I'm not too torn up.
No, that's good. I mean, your hand looked very dominant. Like I feel like you had.
This out in the strap. Out of the strap, his hand felt pretty dangerous, but in the strap, I don't know if he meant to give it up, but I felt pretty comfortable in the strap. I just needed to
Feels good.
off the go. I needed to get my shoulder behind off the hit instead of
just on the bottom.
trying to do like a deflecting low hand.
Yeah, it's such.
I was going to say, what would you have done differently?
Yeah.
Probably off the go. I would have tried to stop the hand off of a hit instead of trying to stop the hand off of
Very
it.
bottom.
Yeah.
Like a reverse hit, like a catch.
Yeah.
Because out here I was already on my bicep and
Pretty much this is
him giving up that hand gave him a couple of more inches out. He was able to wedge up
Yep, try it again. I'll do
and just keep his weight there. It doesn't take. I mean, he's got a ton of stamina. Even if he would have caught me in the hook, if I would have hit perfectly,
Give more emphasis.
landed on his bicep, I know
That with you.
deep water Dan for a reason. But
Right.
You're gonna.
But when he got wedged up
Yep, down
with
low.
that side pressure in his hand back, I think he could have sat there all day.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing I noticed just from watching was it's tough to when you're very equal in strength. If someone gets that shoulder positioning on you,
Yep.
it's hard to freaking bring that back. It's a lot easier to kind of start here and get that and then get on top of it.
Because even if I was on my bicep and we had a war and I won that first round, the fact that he was jammed up, he'd be fresh with me going into the second anyway. I wouldn't have the stamina to do it again.
Oh, my
100%.
dad is in the chat. Said hi. Then Drew said, "Is Dakota an astronaut on break?"
Max 5 maybe.
I don't get it.
Max
You guys
or
get
not
that?
maybe. Just whenever Max.
But yeah,
And you're
that
just dumb,
first,
Ian?
huh?
And you're just dumb. You'll probably meet him in a tournament and pin him.
I think I think he probably has more side pressure. He's got more stamina. So if I change up my strategy a little bit, I could have got a round, maybe 2 rounds, but I think his stamina would probably still have outlasted me. Because I would have
Fair
slowed
enough.
down in the later rounds anyways. But
Yep.
if he goes to Miles City, I'll see him in a couple months. If he doesn't, I'm sure I'll see him somewhere. We seem to show up at like I've shown up halfway across the country before, and first round I get Dan, which I already pulled 4 times a year. It kind of sucks, but no, we'll run into each other again. I hope he starts traveling again more. He seems like he's in good form right now, and I think he should go out and start kicking some ass. There's a lot of new guys. He was traveling a lot, you know.
Yeah.
24.
Well, I mean, who in Montana under 200 pounds gives Dan a run?
I mean,
Under 200?
Yeah.
Unless there's people I don't know about. I mean, Dan said that Dalton's getting really strong,
Dalton
but
and
I
them
don't.
kind of
Yeah, but
bounced
does
back.
Dalton make under 200 pounds now?
I don't think Dalton's anywhere close to 200 at the moment. But
Dalton looked like 600 pounds, dude.
he's
He was
looking.
225.
He's looking like he leveled up. Just all around more solid from when I saw him last at Montana State. I can't remember if I pulled him right hand or left hand at 198. I think we slipped and then went to the straps and I hooked him.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
See, in Dalton's eyes, though, wouldn't it be something if he cuts down that 20 pounds, makes her at 200, he sits there, he defends the left and the right, and then he just maintains to hold number one, both of them under the 200, and then he takes his swing at the above 200.
It's smart
Because if he,
cut that. Like,
he can cut it.
He's got a pretty big frame now.
What was his weight when he had that super match with Brian?
Well, he's 224 for Ben. Is what Andrew.
It would have been like just under the 220, I think, when he pulled Ben.
So he's up 5 pounds in about a month and a half.
Yeah.
He's not declining.
No, but I think
people in here, by the way.
But
it's not all lean tissue. I think he's. I don't want to say he's fat, but I think he's more of on like a bulk run right now. He looked very filled out. Didn't look too dry.
Because I know for sure he will be under 220 for Mile City and the prevailing tournaments because he wants to take another run at the 220 class.
That'll be good. Take a nut? Yeah, he did.
I mean, that's another one that I think would be fun. Like,
I'd like to see him travel a little more outside the state. Has he pulled much in surrounding states or anything?
Not yet, but he's trying to get there.
Yeah.
As soon as Dalton was at the arm bender, I knew something was fishy because that guy only shows up when he's arm wrestling.
Yeah.
When he had a surprise match, I was like, that makes complete sense because he only shows up unless he's pulling.
It's slower, but no, I got a job on
I
Friday.
thought that was interesting. Yeah, I don't know. It'd be fun. I think, I mean, next arm bender's so far away, but that's another route I would be okay with going is like Declan had the number one right arm, came down, made under 200, and pulled him. I would love if Dan's that guy left arm. I'd love to make under 200.
Your hand is very sharp. So the hand is what
Who against Dan left?
he's trying to take.
But it's kind of funny.
Oh, you. Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as Dan stays.
I don't
Do it,
What's up,
Dakota. That'd be a good one.
Because then I could technically unify the state I'm not even in.
You and Dan?
If Dan's the guy left arm under 200 pounds, I beat Declan, who was the guy under 200 pounds right arm until he was in.
I don't even know who that guy is.
He's
the
the
guy
fast
that
kid.
beat you.
Yeah.
In Mile
And then I
City.
beat him for you, and then Brian beat
Fuck
you,
Miles.
and then I beat him for you.
If Dan stays on the training regimen that he's currently on, I think he'll be very hard to beat or catch up with for sure.
I agree. It'd be a good match.
But it's going to take him staying focused.
Some of the features. Well, one thing about me, like
I'm not cutting 20 pounds to pull him.
Hey,
No, I won't do it.
Pull.
did you guys did I text you, Dakota, what I weighed today?
What'd you weigh? 6
So I
pounds?
weighed 241 pretty much, 240.8 at
Yeah.
armbender. My weight this morning, 226.8.
Wow.
Because I completely changed my calorie intake and then my protein intake. So I went significant down calories, significantly higher proteins. So and then I go to Florida next week, Wednesday. By March 4th, I'll probably be 215, 220. So in 2 weeks, I'll be back down.
Yeah. Gonna need 2 arm benders
Wow.
a year here pretty soon. I mean, you could have an arm bender every few months if you wanted, but reality is I think it's a spectacle because it's once a year. There's all these other tournaments that go on.
Yep.
People solidify. Like, that's one thing I do respect about Josh. And I mean, I think that's a reason why, like, you know, guys like me and Clifton got invited back to the Armbender is because even though we maybe weren't successful last year, we proved ourselves in different ways as the year went on and then kind of earned a shot. And I think that's something that everyone needs to keep in mind is like, although Josh is a promoter, he loves the sport and he's always watching what you're doing. And, you know, if you do a lot of things outside and earn your way in, there's no reason why, you know, you can't convince him.
And just remember too, he's always watching, and he has a good handful of people that's watching for him, reporting back of what's going on around the U.S. and Canada.
Yeah, like you, Clifton. Clifton's like a secret spy.
Cliff is a bum. I don't know why he's still getting invited.
I'm pretty bummy.
I mean, you didn't beat the number 5 in the hook ranked dude.
No, I'm not number 5.
No,
I didn't beat him at
the number
220.
5.
Huh?
You beat the number 5 guy, weight or not. He was heavier. Theoretically, you should be better.
That was good. I just wanted to kind of work it back and.
I mean,
I
want to say Miles is smiling because I want to take it so bad, but I can't. Realistically, I can't.
You can't take it, but you can say, I pulled this guy. We were 4 pounds apart. If we both cut down to be under 220, 4 pounds apart, you could argue that would happen the same way.
Well, I did tell, Sil said that he, once he heals up and stuff, he does want to do a match against me at 220.
There you go. Are you gonna take it, or are you gonna say? Are you gonna say what? You gonna be like, you're not on my level. I'm kidding, Clifton. Don't say that. Take the match.
I won't say that. I'm not.
No, I messaged Sil and I was like, he looked phenomenal. Like, I mean, really, his left arm looked crazy. Outside of the strap, he gave you some issues. Oh, we have a visitor. We have a visitor.
Hey guys,
Brad, you motherfucker!
what's going on?
You just couldn't stay away, hey?
No, you guys take it out. I'm gonna take it out. Okay,
Got my dog here.
See ya. Thanks for hosting.
Hey, Pop.
Yep, see
Eat
you.
it.
So,
I'm in here.
what'd you think of the armbender, Brad?
Oh, it was awesome. I didn't realize how awesome it was. I didn't get to watch it live, but I bought it after. Incredible event.
Yeah, it's a
Really
good time, man.
So hey, is Cliff gonna pull Paul in or what?
Yeah, Clifton, what's up, man?
I'm not saying nothing yet. I've said too much. I've said too much.
If you stop Paul in the hook, are you gonna look at the crowd for 10 seconds and laugh?
Hey, Cliff.
Brad,
you
are
know
you
all the
excited?
votes for you
Brad,
are my
I'm
buddies,
pretty-
right?
I'm pretty excited to train with you next week. I think it's next week already, dude. That I'm gonna be down there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm there. I'm there on Wednesday.
Perfect, dude. Because we have Brian coming this week, Brian Shaw. So, you know, good person to follow up on.
Yeah, so I'll hook up with you and let you know once I'm done with Disney and the kids, and we'll hook up and meet up in Bradenton.
I mean, dude, we can get you a super match down here if you want a fun one.
He's in good shape.
Actually, I am in good shape to do one.
You
I probably
want-
could.
I have family in
Yeah.
Bradenton.
It doesn't have to be for camera or anything.
Who
Who is
is it? Brad?
It could just be like a gauge or something.
Like whom? Me and you?
We could.
Ugh!
I was thinking Daniel Price.
I was gonna say Daniel
Whoa.
Price.
That would be a good one.
I'd be curious to hear
Do you know
about
him
it.
or
Huh?
do you know him, Clifton? Or you
I know of him for sure for numerous years.
Okay. Yeah, he's really good. I'm not sure if he'd be down, but I could ask.
Let's wait. Let's wait for that. Let's see. I'm not sure yet. The reason why I say that is because I don't know. I should be in Disney for like 2 days. So I'm there on the Wednesday. I should be there Thursday, Friday. And then I head down to Port Charlotte. And then after that, I might be actually down because I feel good.
Awesome. Okay. Yeah, we'll talk about it.
We'll talk. Yeah.
So Brad, you want to pull for the all natural title or what?
Yeah. What this whole Paul Lynn stuff? What about you and Adam? I heard that's a thing.
Well, dude, I have a video out. You guys know I tried the steroids out for 10 days. So I'm not sure if that counts as being.
No,
I've done like
I think
peptides
there's
and
people
stuff.
who've pulled the all natty who are a little less all natty than you, Brad.
Perhaps, but I don't want to be like either way. It's still kind of weird.
I mean, I think
But-
Josh is in the chat. We'll see what he says.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm down to pull Adam regardless. But I just be upfront about it.
And you could get the like 231, I think, right?
Yeah.
What are you right now, Brad? You're what, 246?
No, I'm bigger, man.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm like 260 right now.
There you go.
Yeah, you might have a tough time with me, man, next week.
Well, I'm already. I was just telling these guys, I'm already down to 227. So
so was your match? It was at 230, right?
No, I was 241 from match. I dropped 14, 15 pounds in 4 days.
Wow.
Well, Sil was supposed to have a left arm match at open weight, and the guy who was pulling is really big, so he wanted to be as big as he could, so he didn't take a weight cap for Clifton.
Got it. Okay, so in that case, are you not on the 220 rankings in the hook?
In the hook, I'm not. In arm fighter, I'm 8th under the 230.
Okay, because Jordan Sill was number 5.
I know. Yeah. I wanted that match at 220, Brad, so bad. But
look, I don't think the ranking even matters. Everyone knows you beat the number 5 guy, Jordan.
That's what I'm saying.
So you should have.
It was only a couple pounds different from you, too.
Yeah, Jordan weighed in at 237.6, and I weighed in at 240.8.
Yeah, same stuff. So Andre, Arson, Poland, and Todd Hutchings are all above you.
Yes, that's it.
It's crazy. I'm actually really happy that Brad just said that it doesn't really matter. Everyone knows that you have that ranking.
I'm ranked. No one cares about rankings at all. They just don't matter.
We lost your camera, hey, Brad.
Oh, sorry. I was looking at the.
He's using the restroom, Dakota. Leave him alone.
No, I just wanted to let him know, just in case, man. What kind of a host would I be if I didn't tell my guy he lost his camera?
Look, I'm ranked number 1 right now, and no one cares or knows, and that's fine. But it just doesn't. All that matters is like who you beat, really. So
if Price beats me, then I'm out. I'm done.
Well, we won't tell anyone.
We won't tell anyone.
Delete it.
That you have me intrigued because that would be a good match.
That would be an amazing match. So he pulls in an open top roll and has a press.
He's like isn't he like 240s though?
Nice 220, 230.
Is he really? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, we'll talk. Okay.
So, Brad, what are you training for right now?
I got Wallace Dilly. You know about that, right?
Ooh, yeah, you do have that coming.
Yes, but dude, I've been doing so much schoolwork, dude. I'm like, I need to get back in shape. So I've been training my butt off these last week or two.
There you go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
are you still working on my style, Dakota?
Well, not your style, but I take what you give me and I try and work with it. I didn't really work with my left arm in the match. I had to freaking pull like a hooligan.
Later, buddy. Take care, man.
But I got it done, more or less.
You got it done, yeah. That guy's really good, isn't he? The guy you beat.
Brian Johnson? Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I've seen him before.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, that was impressive.
My right arm held up much better, but
big win.
Yeah.
What I was impressed about Dakota the most, because I knew that his side pressure was going to be better. I mean, he trains with me on that, so I knew that was going to happen.
I had the endurance for this guy the whole time. Clifton,
the endurance was good, but it wasn't even the endurance, Dakota. What I thought was the best thing that came out of you that I didn't know you had was just the point of not quitting. Like, you were down like this away from the pin pad, like this far, numerous times, and you wouldn't quit. So that's awesome.
I have a question.
I didn't hear no bell.
That's good.
When you had him in that, you were flopped, right? When he started climbing, how happy were you to just gain further and further and further? Was that a game changer, or wouldn't it have mattered? I was curious.
Here's my honest opinion. When he was in his top roll position and I was in my press, I felt like my elbow and down pressure was enough. The only problem I actually had was in that one match where he ended up coming back and pinning me when I got to A side, is I legitimately ran out of breath. I thought I was going to pass out. I went to take a deep breath because Clifton was yelling breathe at me like I was Mr. Miyagi. And I went like this, and I went, and I took a double breath, and then I exhaled, and I legitimately thought I was going to black out. And I just let it off.
You were as red as a fucking tomato. You weren't breathing.
Well, no, you helped me a lot because that second round where I got on top of him and I had enough cup and everything and I switched into a press, I was going to press him a little earlier and you said breathe. And then I realized like I was in such a comfortable position that he wasn't going to pull me out of that, but I needed to get my shoulder involved to pin him. But like I was saying earlier, I mean, really, like he got me this way. And other than that, I feel like I was stronger than him in every other angle.
Dude, I don't know, Clifton. When I tell people before I surge, I tell them to breathe. Then I surge, and it works every time.
I know. Because well, I feel like it's because it's like a deadlift. You go like this, and you stiffen up your diaphragm, and then it's boom, and you're in it. If you don't breathe, everything's gone already. You don't have the stiffness.
No. It's the other way around. If you breathe, you lose the stiffness.
No, yeah, Brad's saying like he wants his opponent to breathe because as they breathe, they're letting off.
Oh, well, Brad's wrong.
It's
Brad's
more
wrong.
breath timing.
We'll settle it this week or next week.
Dakota, have you ever pulled Garrett?
I'm not gonna do anything against you, Brad.
I don't know, man. You look pretty crazy.
What's up,
Dakota,
Ian?
have you ever pulled Garrett Reese left hand?
No.
That would be an interesting match. I think he's still somewhere in the rankings on Arm Fighter. He might just be an honorable mention, but I think he's still on there.
Gary.
And he's in Wyoming.
Okay. Do you know him, Clifton?
I don't.
I pulled him a few times.
Oh, freaking Clifton left. Oh, hold on. What the heck's going on here? Miles, Global Gym.
His phone probably died. You know, Clifton.
There we go.
No, we're here. You don't know me.
Yeah. I pulled Garrett a few times, but never fresh. He looks good. He beat in a super match. He beat the kid who took first place in Colorado State and Texas State at 176.
Yeah, I'm not making 176, though, is the only thing. So if you want to pull up, that's fine. But
no, 198's 200. 198 to 205 is probably like your depth, Dakota, right now.
yeah, I mean, I could probably make 187 if I really wanted to.
Okay.
I was gonna say because that's where you pull. That's when you pulled Matt Wilds, wasn't it? Was 180 something?
Well, yeah, I pulled Matt, and then Battle Zone last year. I made 189 because you had to be under 190, and then 2 pounds
Right.
would be nothing. So, Andrew
Hey,
Quintana
Dakota,
said,
have
I
you
beat
seen?
Garrett
Have you
last
seen
year.
Clifton's? Have you seen Clifton's side pressure lifts?
Me?
No one's seen them.
Dude,
No one's seen them. Can I tell
Brad,
them?
I've trained with Clifton lots. We FaceTime train, dude. I've seen it.
He's close to 200 pounds now.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
That's got to be the highest in America, right?
Yeah, but does it really count, Brad? That's the thing. If I
Fake weights.
It's fake.
I
Yeah,
don't
the
know.
crane scale's
It's-
fake.
Brad Castleberry of arm wrestling.
Shut the hell up. That's pretty good. I know. I try to do. I mean, Brad, you've seen it. I crane scale everything. I do it all in front of the camera.
But you can buy fake crane scales.
All right.
No, it's legit. No, dude, Clifton, your side pressure is nuts. I think if you get a little stickier, you'll have.
Well, me and Ian were just talking tonight. Like, so my hook, and I'm sure you've seen that in the max, Brad, is like this.
Whoa, what happened to Miles? Miles,
It's like this,
you're
right,
looking
Brad?
a little white.
Yeah.
He
So
transformed.
Doing really well.
I really want to focus on if my hook is like this. I really want to try to get this focus to where my hook goes like that rather than out.
What do you? Hey, we were talking about if you get Bogdan's thing down, that should cover it.
Right.
I think you cut out for a second, but yeah, Bogdan should be the perfect guy to transfer to.
Miles
100%.
Miles looks sick of listening to you talk. Oh, there you are, Miles.
Hey guys,
I'm
I'm
here.
gonna have to run. Good talking with everybody.
No worries, man.
Good
Thanks for
seeing you,
jumping in.
Tim. Take
Great
care.
pulling.
Yeah, you bet. Till next time.
Yes, till
Such
next
medium
time, my
shirts, they're
friend.
too big.
But Dustin Finley, that's why Cliff and I use the same one. It adds 20%.
The same
Yeah.
scale? Oh, well, Clifton. At least Clifton's true because he tells everyone to buy the same crane scale. So Clifton just wants everyone to have plus 20%.
Well, in my eyes, anybody that does like home gym arm wrestling lifts, and I don't see them with a crane scale, I want to see it because like there has been guys that I told to get it, and they're lifting more than me on a lift, and all it does is push me to lift more than them, and then it's just a never ending battle that I just keep getting crane scales out there to where it keeps on just everybody keeps sending me shit and it makes me not stop training. I just
The
consistently
secret
keep
is
training.
Clifton owns the crane scale company.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he keeps giving out faker and faker crane scales. For motivation.
Run that.
Clifton gets them on
He needed
Temu
an
for
affiliate
30
link.
cents on the dollar, and then he's putting them on Amazon for $70.
So I got to ask you, Brad. I never got to ask you this since it was always me and you
Yeah.
always talk just messenger. What did you think about the strap match with me and Jordan? I mean, what is your opinion?
It was good. I mean, I think you were so much stronger than him that it could have been even more decisive in the beginning. Like you had to really catch him.
Right.
Ideally, you would just get right there and be happy.
Yeah, and everything. I just went like this, kunk, and just stick
Yes.
caught like that. Yeah.
Which means you're strong as shit, but it also means that like you could have a little better center presence.
It means I'm all bronze and no brain. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Good thing Clifton had a good coach telling him to go to straps. Hey, Clifton.
Huh?
Good thing you had a good coach telling you to go to straps.
Yeah, yeah. I know everybody tells me to go to frickin' straps. I hate straps.
Well, then get better outside of straps. I won't tell you to go there.
I know. I'm not a strap guy, but
You are. You're lying to yourself.
I am lying. But I mean, I did just talk to Ian about this today, saying that I got to start practicing more in the straps because we don't practice much in the straps.
Helps with
Yeah,
the
At least
tiny
I
hands.
don't.
Just pulling the straps, dude.
My tiny hands. Hey, Miles, you like these things? You like these bad boys?
Yeah, it's really cute.
Yeah.
Brad, what are you doing for training right now?
Same thing I've been doing for the last 6-7 years. So high cup, pull ups, and riser. Yeah. Same old, same old.
How good are you gonna get at pull-ups?
What's up?
What's primed Brad Grundy for pull-ups?
I don't get too much more than 20 when I'm like 260, 270. So that's generally my max.
Bob Brown was saying that whatever he weighs, he loads himself up so he weighs 300 pounds, no matter if he's cutting or if he's heavy.
That doesn't count. His arms don't go straight.
And then he said he just does his range of motion pull-ups and he just notes it.
300 pound half
200
pull-up.
pounds?
What'd you say, Brad?
What is that, like 200 pounds for a straight arm guy?
Yeah, probably. Oh, I mean, yeah, you and Wallace is going to be exciting. What promotion's that at again?
So Wallace is Bo Olson's his I think it's a charity event or something like that.
Yeah, it's for Bo, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
It'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, no, that should be a good time. I mean, so Brad, I gotta ask you, realistically, a year's time comes, Paul Lynn's able to pull Clifton at the arm bender. Clifton trains hard the whole year. Paul trains hard the whole year. Where do you actually see that going?
I think Paul has advantage, but if Clifton does everything perfectly, I could see it being a pretty good match and Clifton winning.
Really, you see Clifton winning?
I don't see Clifton winning, but I see if he does everything perfectly, then yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he's strong enough, I think.
Yeah, I mean, you can't deny the strength that's there. It's just a little bit of technical things, I would say.
Paul is smart and sneaky, too.
He is.
You're going to really have to figure some things out with Bogdan or something.
Yeah, I mean, that's the guy to talk to, really. He made it look convincing.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later.
We'll talk about it later
Yeah.
for sure. All right, guys. Hey, I got to get going though. The wife's gonna kill me. Supposed to be home 30 minutes ago. So.
All right. Well, it's 2 hours in. I'm probably going to cut it off anyways. It's just
Okay.
great to have Brad on here whenever he can. Brad, got any words for Wallace?
No, not really. It's a charity event. What am I gonna say? Nice guy. I'm looking forward to pulling him. And honestly, dude, his friend looked really good. Who's that kid again? I keep forgetting his name.
Easton McCormick.
McCormick.
Easton, yeah, super strong kid.
Yeah, he's good, man. He's big.
I saw that. He's got massive arms. So
Got a good frame on him, dude.
mm-hmm.
His dad is gung ho too, like just yelling at the camera, jumping up and down. He's like,
Really?
Chuck, you
Oh,
suck. He's
dude, big time, Brad. Ashley's really a good dude, but he definitely. I think he's more excited to jump around than Easton is.
I was gonna say Easton looks like the nicest, most soft-spoken guy ever.
Yeah, he's great, and they train hard out there. It's really interesting. Just it was fun to have all those people there and kind of hear how they train and stuff. So it was good.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, Brad, good luck to you. We'll have to keep in touch, man. We'll figure something out soon. But
Yeah, for sure.
yeah. So you train.
Good luck, Brad. When is that match?
That match is next month. I believe it's around the 20th. I have to double check though.
Nice.
Brad, you gotta tell Wallace that if you win, he's got to put another $1,000 into charity. Into the donation.
we could actually agree to that. Loser's got to put 1,000 in. That'd be good.
I feel like that's a good call. I feel like that's a good call there.
Yeah, that's the most
Brad is a
honorable
money
way to
taker. I
raise
watched
his
him do it.
stakes. Yeah, I'll do that with Wallace. I'll have to reach out to him, see if he's down. But yeah.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna end it there. But it was great.
See everybody.
All right,
See you next week, Brad.
Great to see you.
Nice
All
meeting
right.
you, Miles.
Thanks.